To continue with our composition lessons, we will speak about how to use modal chords, the modal usage, and also two aspects: modulation. What's modulation? To change of key from one key to another, right? So, for example, once we have knowledge of the basic degrees or chords of the scale, like for example on C major we said that this is first degree, right? Then second, third minor, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, right? And then it's auxiliary dominants and all these. Those will be the tools how we will build up to build our piece, right? So one piece we can choose to move one chord from one chord to another chord. So say for example, in this example I said that we will use the first degree on C major, then we will go to a minor third, to the minor third degree, E minor, then second minor, which is D minor, and then fifth seven, which is G7, right? So we have then again same progression, same chord progression, first major, third minor, E minor, second minor, and then fifth seven. Then this one we will make it half its duration, and then use the auxiliary dominant fifth of the sixth, which is E7, to go to the sixth minor, A minor, then sixth minor with the bass of the flat 7. In this case it's A minor on G. And then we will use a chord which is not from the scale, but is from modal exchange, means taken from other mode. So it's a sharp 4 subdiminished, which in this case is F sharp subdiminished, right? And then we will use the natural 4, major 7, which is F, right? Then third minor, and then sixth minor, which is the two modal degrees. Remember the lesson about relative minors. So it's the sixth, then second, and then fifth 7, again G7. And then I will modulate to A major, which is not very similar, but more or less near to C major key. So then we will use this modulation right from this fifth 7 chord. We will modulate to A major, first degree, A major, major 7, right? Then sixth minor of that, which is F sharp minor, then second minor, B minor, and then fifth E7, again first, sixth, second, and fifth. And then we come back to the first on C major and restart all again. So those are the degrees that we will use for this composition entitled Andalusian Flavor, which is the track 1 of my record, Andalusian Flavor. And it's a Rumba-Tangos style, which is easy to learn. And from learning compositions from other players and from other composers, then we will see how they did and then take ideas from them and then eventually develop our own original things, right? So, of course, we have to be based on analyzing others, because there is some people that think they can learn composition just out of their own imagination without studying any other music. That's why I first specialized on analyzing accurately and very scrutinizingly, going through all the Paco de Lucia's repertory and his compositions and analyze those things. And then once I did that, then now I can do my own stuff, right? Because I have a clear idea of what's the Paco's music. So I learned from him that, and this is the way I recommend to do it, right? This is the way I recommend to do it because it's the way in which it has worked for me. So that's a interesting point. And then after saying so, we will proceed with the melody. There is two ways in which we can compose a piece. One is that, as Chick Corea suggested, and as we did on the example of the predictable rumba, the rumba predictable, was that first we choose the chords, and then we will add the melody on top of that after, right? So first we have the chord changes and then the melody. That's generally the way I do also compose, because when you have the chords there, you can improvise something, and then from this improvisation you may find something that is good, and then try to develop that idea into something with more structure. You know what I mean? So that's one way. And the other way is that I have the melody first, just the melody, and then I will put the chords after. That's the two ways. Or there can be a third way, which would be to put the chords and the melody at the same time. These three things. In one, we first choose the chords and then add a melody. In the second way, we have the melody and then put the chords after, which we can reharmonize and all that. We can try to play different chords, even in weird ways, or different keys for the same melody. So in any case, will be first the melody and then the chords after that. And the third way will be that we have the chords and the melody at the same time. So from these methods of composition, I prefer to have the first one we mentioned, which is the one that Chick Corea suggested also in his workshop. There is one video, very nice video, it has maybe 15 years ago or 20, that is a workshop on composition by Chick Corea. I don't remember the name, but it was a famous one, some with the electric instruments and some with piano also. He showed it with the grand piano to compose a song on the spot there, and this amazing thing. So, and it was first choosing the chords and then putting the melody, adding the melody. So this is the process of how to do it, right? How to become a composer. Of course, we are supposed to learn to know some harmony, right? That's another thing. Out of the blue, we cannot be composer. We need to study. Composition is one of the last things we do. So this workshop hopefully will be very useful for everyone that wants to be inspired to compose music and to specialize in this very specific realm of music we are talking about, which is related to flamenco or flamenco jazz, or to the nylon string guitar itself, which is, the guitar is a special instrument, a very special instrument to compose in and to compose for, right, for guitar. So it's very interesting, this thing, and we will develop more on the next lesson. Thank you.